How's it going, everybody? Welcome to tonight's weekly outlook slash charting session. I hope everybody has had a great week so far, or weekend actually. I want to go over, ES and NQ, what I saw and took out from the action last week, and then also what I'm looking for, going into the week and going into tomorrow morning, especially. So, the past week, price action has been okay for the most part. To me, it felt like PM session cleared up a lot more than the morning session. Usually, when the morning session was very choppy, like last week, it was choppy for most of the days actually during the morning session. So coming back to the PM session, there was a lot of great action, is what I took away from it. And it's just adjusting and adapting to that concept. If there's nothing in the morning, there's no reason to force any opportunity, and come back in the PM session, which was much cleaner and clearer. And last week in the PM session, actually, there was a lot of SMTs, a lot of smart money reversals, especially at the highs. So it's just something to note from last week, and it was a good week for sure. So for those that didn't really catch anything last week, it's all good. Come back into the new week now, with a clear mind, refresh. I hope you guys studied the price action last week. But yeah, for the most part, I'm gonna start here on ES. Kind of want to just dive in a little bit of a top-down analysis. Just want to go through what I'm actually seeing for the most part. So here on the 4 hour on ES, not really seeing much here. Again, look at this. We're just in this accumulation slash consolidation. We are at all-time highs, so it is expected. So trading the intraday model is a much more valid point than trying to trade something on the higher time frames, because look at this. This is pretty much some choppy action, just a lot of accumulative and consolidation here at the highs. But we're holding this 4 hour here. I want to see us break this. If we can break this, we'll definitely move lower on ES here, especially to take out these equal lows at 4873. But in the meantime, as long as we're holding above this 4 hour, I really can't be as bearish. Speaking on the higher time frames, we have taken this internal high right here on ES. It's going down to the 1 hour here. Let's see if I see anything. Yeah, so we've taken this high here. We're holding this hourly. Again, going to the week here, just like last week, I'm probably just going to be trading the intraday model. Pretty loose bias as well, just because we're at all-time highs. Really no clear draw on liquidity for the most part. Again, we are super bullish at the moment. I would like to see a rebalance lower, but I'm not going to take any sort of short without any proper confirmation or confluence, because in a market like this, shorts have just been absolutely getting ran through. But again, starting to see a lot of accumulative action here, holding this hourly. Want to see what happens if we do break this in the overnight session. The overnight session will give us a lot of details going into the week. Holding this hourly, like I mentioned, small 30-minute. We're also in a 30-minute bearish fair value gap right here. Something to keep in mind in the middle of two imbalances. Would like to see one side break, but nothing really much on ES. Similar to last week. Like I said, just in this cumulative action, consolidative action. But let's check out NQ here. Let me clear up the charts actually a bit. Like I mentioned, S&Ts were the play last week. There's a ton of S&Ts. I think 2 to 3 days in a row actually in the PM session. Look at the weekly here. Huge wick, which is interesting. Could come back to rebalance into this daily right here. It's a huge daily, so I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind a rebalance for sure to then move higher later. Looks like NQ wants to come down to this 4 hour and take out this 17408 level. So you could see the wicks here doing most of the damage. We're also still in this 4 hour kind of holding, but these wicks are telling me that we kind of want to move lower here, which is fine. Yeah, let me go down to the hourly here. Let's see if there's anything that I'm seeing. Holding this hourly. We have this hourly right here as well. Yeah, for the most part, just gonna have to trade the intraday model. Nothing really telling me where we kind of want to go. I know NQ is a bit more bearish than ES. ES has been the stronger one. I think NQ can come see this low and then take out these this low down here, which is possible going to the week, especially if we continue to hold this 1 hour and we don't break above. We should definitely see lower here on NQ. Let's check out the 30-minute. 30-minute bearish for value gap as well. 5-minute. Yeah, nothing really much that I'm seeing on NQ as well. Loose buys going into the week here, rejecting this hourly. Yeah, we're rejecting a lot of PD arrays here, bearish PD arrays. We should come see this low, especially if we hold this hourly. So that's something that I'm going to be watching going into tomorrow morning and for the week. We're also in a 1 hour bullish fair value gap. So again, like I mentioned a lot, what I want to see when we're in the middle of two imbalances is a break to either side. So if we break higher, we should push higher. Again, if we break lower, then we should see lower. But we should break this. If we break this 1 hour, I will be pretty bearish going into tomorrow if we do break this hourly. And we should come and see this low at 408 and this low first at 465. But yeah, pretty much the same analysis as last week. Just a pretty loose bias. I don't have a confident draw. I don't know if we want to rebalance higher, continue moving higher. I have no idea. So just gonna have to trade the intraday model, and whatever price action is telling me, I'm just gonna go with it, because you're gonna have to let the market tell you what it wants to do. You don't want to try to force any opportunity that's not there, or try to guess or predict, assume, or marry some sort of bias. Just let the market tell you what it wants to do. Trade the intraday model, and yeah, that's pretty much it. But going into tomorrow, like I said, loose bias going into the entire week as well. I want to see us rebalance lower ultimately, just so we can have a little bit of a retracement to then probably move higher. Just because, trying to long up here is just not the best. There's really no structure at the moment to come to long at all-time highs for me. I can't justify longing at all-time highs. And that's just me personally, But I want more structure for the most part. And yeah, that's pretty much the theme going to the week. Loose bias, trading the intraday model. And yeah, pretty much it going to the week. So if you guys enjoy this short little weekly outlook, please leave a like. I'll be live trading again tomorrow morning for the entire rest of the week, 6:25 a.m. If you guys are interested in joining the Discord, link is in the description below. But yeah, for all the members in the Discord, I'll see you all tomorrow morning at 6:25 a.m. Pacific time. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Take care and peace.